Originally, I wasn't going to cover this because it seems so fake. There's an individual named Etika. He does quite a bit of Nintendo stuff, Smash Brothers, just all kinds of Nintendo-oriented stuff. And on a stream, he revealed the Nintendo Switch. And a lot of people lost their minds thinking that it was real. Now, someone has come on Twitter comparing what they saw Etika showing to the actual trailer's Switch. And a lot of people are saying that the Joy-Cons, the font, it all doesn't add up. It doesn't look the same. It doesn't line up properly. The measurements, the dimensions, they're just not there. Now, there's no offense to Etika. I don't have any beef with him. He's a cool dude. You do you, Etika, man. You're doing a lot better than me. But the thing is that I don't think this is legit for a multitude of reasons. If we first just look at the news stories recently, it just came out that Zelda, the Breath of the Wild, is probably not going to be a launch title for the Nintendo Switch. So that stands to reason. If you do have the Nintendo Switch currently, the games that you have probably aren't even going to be finished, or maybe not even in a proper playable state. There are quite a few games that are speculated to be launch titles with it, but yeah, we're not even sure if any of them are finished. They haven't been advertised or anything like that. If we look in the past and see other things, like when Nintendo gave out things to press a little bit before and ahead of time, they didn't give it to them 4 to 6 months ahead of what is to be a release. They didn't give it to them 3 months ahead of time. They gave it to them maybe at best a month to 2 weeks ahead of time. You can see this with the NES Classic Edition. You can see this with Pokemon Sun and Moon. It wasn't given out a month ahead of time. It was only given out a few weeks early. So again, why would Nintendo give one of their most closest guarded secrets out to some random YouTuber? Again, no offense to Etika, I'm not talking shit here, but why wouldn't they have given it over to someone else? And on top of that, if Etika was serious about this, I mean, you have to think Nintendo, dude. Nintendo, and you're putting it on video, and then you take a picture of it afterwards, and you put it on, social media for people to see. You're giving the court an open and shut case to sue you. I know he said it in the stream, but nobody does that. Nobody does that to themselves. Nobody is going to literally give Nintendo all the ammunition they need to lock them up in prison, because the amount of money, the defamation, I mean, it would be ridiculous off the chain. So a lot of people have been curious about what's going on with this, but I can wholeheartedly tell you that I think it's a 100% fake. I don't think it's real, and until I see it running hooked up to a television, 100% live footage, non-cut, non-edited, showing the games being played, I'm not going to believe it. And I will eat these words. I have no problem doing an update video later on and affirming that it was real if it does turn out to be real. Just try to keep your wits about you out there in internet land. There's a lot of people out there doing a lot of strange, crazy things for various reasons. Have yourselves a great day, and as always, good gaming, and God bless.